My wife declared, "I'm in love with someone else, just so you know." I said, "Perfect. That's all I needed to hear." By evening, her belongings were on the curb. Now she's frantically chasing me through the house, screaming it was all a lie. Let me back up. Vivienne and I had been married for 6 years, the kind of marriage where we'd stop trying. She'd scroll through her phone during dinner. I'd work late to avoid coming home. We were roommates who occasionally had sex and split the mortgage. That morning started normal. I was making coffee when she walked in wearing the dress I'd bought her for our anniversary, the one she said was too fancy for everyday wear. "I'm in love with someone else, just so you know." She said it like she was commenting on the weather. No build-up, no sitting me down. Just a casual announcement while reaching for the orange juice. Something in me snapped into clarity. Perfect. That's all I needed to hear. Her hand froze on the fridge door. "What? You heard me. That's exactly what I needed. You can move out by tonight." She laughed. Actually laughed. "You can't be serious. You don't just kick someone out. Watch me." I called my brother. He showed up with his truck and 3 buddies within the hour. While Vivienne was at work, or wherever she actually went, we boxed up her stuff. Clothes, books, that ugly lamp her mother gave us, everything. By 6 p.m., it was all stacked neatly on the curb. I changed the locks at 6:30. She came home at 7:15. I watched from the window as she stood on the sidewalk, staring at her belongings in disbelief. She tried her key, then she started pounding on the door. "Open up! This is my house too!" "Not anymore," I called through the door. "You're in love with someone else, remember? Go be with them." That's when the panic started. "It was a test. I was testing you." I almost laughed. "A test? To see if you still cared. If you'd fight for us." I opened the door just enough for her to see my face. "Let me get this straight. You declared your love for another man as a test? To see if I'd, what, beg you to stay?" She was crying now, mascara running. "I thought you'd be upset. I thought you'd ask me to reconsider, not just give up." "I'm not giving up, Vivienne. I'm choosing myself." She tried to push past me. I held the door firm. "Please, I have nowhere to go. Call your parents, call your sister, call the person you're supposedly in love with. There is no one else. I made it up." "Doesn't matter. You said it. You wanted out. I'm giving you out." That's when she really lost it. She started screaming, trying to force her way inside. When that didn't work, she ran to the back door. I'd locked that too. She was pounding on windows, pulling at the patio door. My neighbor Darla came out. "You okay over there?" "Fine, thanks. Just a domestic situation I'm handling." Vivienne was sobbing now, her perfect makeup destroyed, that expensive dress dirty from grabbing at the locked doors. "You can't do this to me. I'm your wife." My phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. I opened it. It was a photo of Vivienne kissing someone in what looked like a hotel room. The timestamp was from 3 days ago. Below it, a message. "Thought you should know. She's been seeing my husband for 4 months. They're not even hiding it anymore. Faye." I held up my phone to the window so Vivienne could see. Her face went white. "Who sent you that?" "Doesn't matter. Let me explain." "There's nothing to explain. You wanted someone else. You got someone else. I'm just finally doing what I should have done." She crumpled onto the porch steps. "I'll give you 10 minutes to collect your things and leave, or I'm calling the cops." "Where am I supposed to go?" "That," I said quietly, "is no longer my problem." My phone buzzed again. Another text from Faye. This time it was a forwarded message between Vivienne and her husband. My stomach twisted as I read their plans. How they'd been plotting to get me to move out so she could have the house. How this confession was supposed to make me the one who left. But there was something else in those messages. Something about paperwork and accounts. I minimized the text and opened our bank app. The joint savings account we'd built over 6 years was empty. Transferred out yesterday. My hands started shaking. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.